If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, Dustin knocked out Conor, yo. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
Oh, no.
No, no, Akhil, you won't be clapping your hands. Why is that? Oh, I remember why. Because someone was saying, see, I'm not making any predictions. I have just said one thing and one thing only.
Yeah,
Conor will
man.
knock. Whom would Conor knock out? I'm sorry.
You know, yeah, he would. I said that apparently, and I'm gonna hold the board today like Roger did last time. I'm not gonna give you anything. I'm just gonna hold the board saying Connor lost, and that's up to you guys. No, so but since you guys wanted it,
Yeah, we
and
did.
you guys got it, I would like you guys to start this time. Not with me because I am kind of devastated. Not because no, I'm really sad for Conor, man, that he destroyed his entire legacy with his stupidity, and it's not gonna come back no matter what he does. No matter what Dana White says that, oh, this is Rocky 3. Shut the fuck up, man. That guy just, murdered his own career in that ring. He's not coming back. Doesn't matter what kind of wolf tickets you will try to sell this time. Nobody's gonna buy it. But so again, let me just be sad for a while, sit in the corner while you guys enjoy this. And so I think we can start with the opposite order this time. Rajat can go first because since he has the biggest smile on his face right now. Rajat.
Yeah, as you know, last time I said that I wanted Dustin to win, but I picked up Corner and picking Corner because of the skill set and and the confidence of the Corner going into the fight. And as Saim pointed out that Dustin was not looking confident the whole fight peak. I mean,
Yeah.
if you see the press conferences, you see weight cut. I think he had a pretty difficult weight cut this time. Uh, as we have seen the pictures of both the fighters, they were pretty bulked up before the fight. So yeah, we picked Conor. Don't know why, but we didn't wanted him to win. We wanted Dustin to win. Obviously, the more humble guy, as we liked him. So yeah, it was a pretty great fight. I think the way Dustin knocked him out, taking out the base of the Conor McGregor's power left hand, that left kick. No, sorry, that was a right leg or left leg.
I think it was his left leg. Connor's left leg, yeah?
Think it's left.
Yeah, it was Connor's left
I
leg.
think it's whatever. He took out the base
I
from
think
which
it's right
a
because
power.
he uses that base right to punch. So
Yes,
yeah,
that base.
I think it's right.
So yeah, he took out that leg, which helps Connor to generate that power from his left hand, and then taking him down, exhausting him in the first round, and then that flurry, the last flurry, which Dustin does in, for example, if you watch that hooker fight closely, that was something similar, in which that's the most damaging part of Dustin's game, that flurry, in which he comes into that flow and throws that power shots. So yeah, but I think the main reason why Conor got knocked out because of his leg. What was most surprising thing that when you get kicked in your leg, and the leg that gets more damage, you tend to keep it at the backside. You change your stance
You switch,
to
yeah.
keep that leg safe, or you grapple, because I think Conor, we have not seen him grapple that much, obviously, against Nate Diaz, who is very high level grappler. But I think he should have grappled and defended. Obviously, took the fight. Should have taken fight to the decision. What what he did, what we not seen from the corner, is his back against the cage.
Yeah.
He's a pressure fighter. He always moves forward. He do not punch his power hand when he's going on his back foot. So yeah, I think he should have grappled or should have switched his stance to keep that leg safe. So
Conor actually said that, maybe who knows? Maybe the next fight, I'll come back as a grappler. Maybe I'll grapple. That's it.
yeah,
I would like to
sure.
see that. I would love to have Nate Diaz in the commentary at that time. Personally, I am very happy about the whole outcome because of obvious reasons. because Dustin knocked Conor out, and I couldn't be more happier. Again, nothing against Conor. I love Conor as a fighter as well, and I really respect the guy's skill set. And it's not just about being more humble, right? As Kani said that as Rajat said that Dustin is the more humble fighter. Yes, Dustin is the more humble fighter, but I just feel that Dustin has paid his dues much longer than what Conor has done. Right? If you think about it, Conor's resume of best wins is probably Jose Aldo, Max Holloway when he was still, upcoming and he was not the full potential Max Holloway, the non-full potential Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, and Nate Diaz, which is still controversial. I still personally feel that Nate Diaz won that fight. Now, if you look at Dustin's resume, the guy has been fighting top guys for his entire life, man, and he's winning against them, right? He's knocking people out constantly. He knocked out Justin Gaethje. I don't know why people are still not talking much more about it, right? He knocked out Justin Gaethje. He knocked out so many people. He knocked out Eddie Alvarez. He knocked out Conor McGREGOR. He beat Max Holloway twice, and once when Max Holloway kind of became Max Holloway, and still he managed to beat him. Uh, about the underconfident looking bit, I think Dustin told it himself in the fight in the post match conferences that he was with his thoughts for 2 weeks, in that hotel, and he got really frustrated, just cutting weight and just thinking about the whole fight over and over and over again. He's not allowed to go anywhere, and maybe that's why he was a bit dazed and bit off color during the weigh-ins and so many other parts. But man, it was a brilliant fight. He initially wrestled him, exhausted Conor. Then he leg kicked him constantly and literally damaged Conor's leg so badly. And, he took some really hard shots from Conor. Again, Conor is precise as it can be. He hit him with some really good shots. But Dustin was calm. And I loved the way, Dustin was getting confident, after checking him, after hitting with a hook, he says, hey, I got you. I got you. You could feel that Dustin was flowing in his zone, and in the in the second round especially, you could feel that Dustin was coming up. You were kind of feeling that he was getting more comfortable with his combinations and everything. And I saw a brilliant video on YouTube. I can't remember the name right now, where it's constantly shown. When Conor throws that uppercut, when he does this and this, he really overextends his head out. Even more than his leg, kind of leaving his head exposed, right? Holloway does not do that. Holloway still keeps it tucked in, not get hit with shots. That's where he actually, eats the first shot, the first hook that wobbles Conor. And, it felt like, Dustin just opened his hand once and that was it. He finished the whole thing in that one flurry. And I'm really happy again, even I made the prediction that Conor would win, If I was a betting man, obviously I would put my predictions on Conor, but man, if I would have, betted on Dustin, I think I would be a rich man right now. But well, I'm happy. And now to the guy who was pretty damn sure that Conor would win.
I mean,
There's just
yeah, tell
there's
me.
just one thing I wanted to say. It felt like I think Akhil was saying it that Conor did not evolve his game right from the past 3 or 4 years. In the post-fight press conference, he was talking about calf kicks like it was some secret weapon. Oh, calf
Yeah.
kicks! It is so different. They don't hit. Wait, dude, calf kicks are going on in MMA for past 1.5 years.
Dude,
Where are you, man?
you did beat Jose Aldo, and he was
You
the
know,
calf kick king, man. What are you talking? He was the guy who would go for legs. So I think like if Jose, if he wasn't mentally broken, he could have defeated Conor. If he would have just gone with the legs. But looking at Conor now, because overall, it was a very weak performance. First of all, as I want to pick up from because I'm a very I think those conspiracy kind of things. I think since because the entire world was betting on Conor, and since Conor is a money man, I don't know. Maybe Dana White and he could have been. They made a deal behind the scenes that okay, your legacy is over anyways. You're not beating Khabib. You're not at the same level. Kid, let's just do one thing. Lose to Dustin, we'll make much. We'll become much more richer than you winning Dustin, and then we're trying to fight Khabib. That's a conspiracy theory that I have in my mind because I still cannot believe that But okay, after watching the fight, yeah, I do, but I just don't understand why there was no game plan. There was no proper game plan. Why didn't Connor evolve? He looked like similar. He had the same strategy, same same armors up his sync as he had 4 years ago. Like it's been 4 years, man. Like what? Where are
Right.
you? Like what are you doing? You coming with your left hand was legendary 4 years ago. Agreed, but this is 2021, man. People have they have evolved, and that's what he learned. He learned how Dustin people he did beat. I'm sure that if even if like now I know that if Conor would fight Max Holloway, Max will kick his ass. Max will kick his ass, man. I'm telling you, Max will beat the shit out of him. That's how I feel about Conor right now. Because when okay, I always said that when you walk in, I always watch people when they're walking into the ring. Okay, in fact, when we were having the Dan Hooker and Chandler fight, I did said that Dan Hooker will win, but when they were walking in, I said things have changed, tables have turned. When Conor and Dustin were coming in, I still saw Conor more confident and calm and composed, and Dustin fighting that anxiety. Dustin was trying to fight the anxiety which Justin Gagey failed to fight in Khabib's fight. He was, if you would have seen, he was fighting against those jitters, that he was having. So he's still, even in the first round when the fight started, I don't think for I think Dustin Poirier for first 1 minute he was really really scared. Okay, I think he wasn't completely himself because of his old loss that he had to Conor. So he wasn't going full on against Conor in the first minute because as Conor predicted, 60 seconds. Last time Conor, did beat him. So in his mind there was a blockade. Okay, I may lose in the first 60 seconds, but after those 60 seconds, I saw Dustin Poirier like, okay, so the game is over now. It's let's see what happens. And Dustin coming out, I saw that happening after 60 seconds because the entire world was looking at those first 60 seconds because Conor said so, right? And
Yeah.
right after those 60-second pass, it was like, okay, so I don't know, like what's gonna happen. Conor was still hitting him with good stuff. He did hit him
He
with
was.
his left hand, and Dustin was still standing. Dustin took him down, similar to what Khabib did to Conor. He took him he took Conor into the corner, but that corner was Conor is corner. So at that point of time, he was getting advice from his coach about his head movement or something, which wasn't
Yeah.
really helpful. I think DC pointed, somebody pointed it out from the commentary as well, or maybe it was Joe Rogan. I don't remember, but Connor wasn't like he was fighting to get out of that tackle. He did fight a lot. It exhausted him, but I did not expect him to be so much exhausted because that has happened to you already. If you're not learning from your mistake, you're not even a good human being, man. Like, are you kidding me? That like you have to be the most stupidest human being to repeat the same mistake.